We can represent the data in a circle also. Then the graph is known as circle graph. Another name for the circle graph is pie chart. So our next topic is circle graph or pie chart. Data is represented in a circular form also. Then the graph is known as circle graph. Here you can see the picture of a circle graph and the data is represented in a circle and the graph is known as circle graph. Another name for the circle graph is pie chart. And here the circle graph shows the relationship between the whole and its parts. The relationship between the whole quantity and its parts. The circle graph shows. Then here you can see that this circle is divided into different sectors. The circle is divided into different sectors. So what is meant by a sector? A sector is a region in the interior of the circle, a region in the interior of the circle bounded by an arc. So this is an arc, bounded by an arc and a arc on one side and a pair of radii on the other two sides. A pair of radii on the other sides, pair of radii. So two radii and an arc. Then that part we can call it as a sector. So sector. Okay, sector. So the whole circle is divided into different sectors. And the size of each sector is proportional to the information it represents. Now look at that, how many sectors you can see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sectors. So 5 different types of informations are there. That means 5 different types of data are there. And the size of the sector, now look at that, the size of the sectors are different. And this size of the sector is proportional to the information it represents. So depending upon the information, the size of the sector we have to determine. Now how we can draw a circle graph or a pie chart? Now look at this example. Choice of food for a group of people are given below. Choice of food for a group of people are given below. So we have to represent the data in a circle graph or we have to draw a pie chart. Then favorite food, North Indian and the number of people 30, South Indian 40, Chinese 25 and others 25. So what you have to draw is, you have to draw a table. In the first column favorite food, second column number of people and the third column it is a central angle. That means angle of each sector we have to find out. That means that angle, that means corresponds to each data we have to draw a sector and you have to find out the central angle or angle of the sector. Then only we can draw the sectors. So we have to find out the central angle. So first you have to draw a table. First column favorite food, second column number of people, third column central angle. And here first step we have to find out the total. Total value we have to find out 10. So 120. So the total number of people is 120. That is the whole quantity and it is divided into different parts. Okay. That means the circle shows the relationship between the whole and its parts. The whole quantity is 120 and the parts are, different parts are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts are there. Okay. So corresponds to 4 parts, we have to draw 4 sectors. So first of all we have to find out the central angle. Then look at the first one, North Indian. Out of 120 people, 30 people like North Indian food. Therefore, the corresponding fraction is 30 by 120. Then into 360 degree. So we have to find out the central angle. The total angle at the center of the circle is, what is the total angle at the center of the circle? It is a 360 degree. The total angle at the center of the circle is 360 degree. Therefore, the angle of each sector will be a fraction of this 360 degree. Angle of each sector will be a fraction of this 360 degree. So we have to find out that fraction. Therefore, 30 by 120 degree into 360. 120 and 360 we can cancel with 3. With 120 we can cancel 1 time and here it is 3 times. So 30 into 3 we will get a 90 degree. Then next one is out of 120 40, so 40 by 120 into 360 degree equal to 120 and 360 we can cancel with 120 one time, here it is a 3 times, 4 into 3 you will get to 120 degree. Then next one 25 by 120 into 360 degree, so which is equal to 120 and 360 we can cancel with the 120, so 3 times, then 25 into 3 75 degree, so the next one is also 25, so 25 by 120 into 360 degree, so which is equal to 75 degree. So we got the angles for each sector. Okay, so the angles are 90 degree, 120 degree, then 75 degree and 75 degree. Now we have to represent the given data in a circle. So first of all, what you have to do is, with a suitable radius you can draw a circle. Now we will draw the circle. First of all, we have to draw a circle. Then after that, mark its a center. Then take it as O. Then after that, draw the radius of the circle. Then we can mark it as A. So first step, you have to draw a circle with a suitable radius, then mark its center and draw its radius. Now you have to take your protractor. Okay, so in order to mark the angles, we have to take our protractor. So in the protractor you can see two scales, one inner scale and outer scale. And if you are selecting the inner scale, you have to move it in which direction? That means in an anti-clockwise direction. And if you are selecting the outer scale, you have to move it in the clockwise direction. And all of you know how to use the protractor. Then the angles are 90 degree, 120 degree, 75 degree. So the angles are 90 degree, 120 degree, 75 degree and 75 degree. Now first we have to represent 90 degree. Now here we have the center of the protractor. So keep the center of the protractor at the center of the circle. Okay. So the center of the protractor should coincide with the center of the circle. And after that, look at that. The zero of which scale coincides with the line which we have already drawn? The zero of the inner scale. So you have to move it in this direction. Okay, anti-clockwise direction. So keep the center of the protractor at the center of the circle. Then you have to look at that. The zero of which scale coincides with the line which we have already drawn. So the inner scale zero coincides with. So you have to start taking measurements in the anti-clockwise direction. Now we have a 90 degree. So mark 90 degree. Then after that, you have to join that point in the center of the circle. Now here the angle is a 90 degree. Okay, and 90 degree will represent North Indian. So North Indian. North Indian. Now next 120 degree. Now we have to take this as the line. Okay, so you have to keep the protractor in this way. The center of the protractor should coincide with the center of the circle, and the line and the zero of which scale coincides with the line which we have drawn, already drawn. Then first we have to start from here, then we got the sector, then this one will be our line. Okay, our baseline, we have to take this as the baseline. Then you have to select 120, the angle is a 120. So when you take 0 like this, 120 will come here. Okay, 120, this point. Then join So the angle will be 120 degree. 120. South Indian food. South Indian. Then this one should be our line. Next you have to keep the protractor at this line. Then 75 degree. Keep the protractor in this way. So the inner scale 0 coincides with the line. Okay. Then 75. Here comes 75. Degree. And here 75 degrees, which one? Chinese. North Indian, then Chinese 75 degree. Then the remaining will also be how much? 75 degree. So others. And if you want, you can color these sectors, and this graph is known as a circle graph. Circle graph. Now we can consider one more example. Then draw a pie chart. The time spent by a child during a day is given. Then a school. Sleep 8 hours, school 6 hours, then again homework 4 hours, play 4 hours, then others 2 hours. Okay, sleep 8 hours, school 6 hours, homework 4 hours, play 4 hours, and others 2 hours. Then we have to redraw the table. Activity, then a number of hours, then we have one more column is there. What is the name of the column? Central angle. So central angle. Then first step, you have to find out the total. Find out the total. 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 4, 14 plus 8, 22 plus 2, 24. Now we have to find out the central angle. That means we have to represent the data in sectors. So you have to find out the angle corresponds to each sector, and that is known as the central angle. Then the corresponding fraction is first one out of 24, it is a 6. Then what you have to do? Into 360 degree. So you have to convert it in the angle, central angle. Then 6 by 24 into 360. 6 and 24 you can cancel with the 6 one time, 4 times. Then 4 and 360 we can cancel, 90. So the first one, it is 90 degree. Second one, 4. So out of 24 it is 4 into 360 degree. Then 4 and 24 you can cancel with the 4 one time, then 6 times. Then 6 and 360 you can cancel, 60. So the central angle is 60 degree. Then again with the 4 by 24 into 360 degree. So it is also 60 degree. Then next one is 8 by 24 into 360 degree. Then 8 and 24 you can cancel with the 8 one time, then 3 times. Then 3 and 360 we can cancel, 120. So the corresponding central angle is 120 degree. Then the last one is 2. So out of 24 it is 2 by 24 into 360. Then 2 and 24 you can cancel with the 2. This is a 12. Then a 12 and 360, 3 times, then a 30. So 30 degree. So you can add up all the central angles, and lastly you have to get it as a how much? 360 degree. So 60 plus 60, 120. 120 plus 120, 240. Then a 270. 270 plus 90, 360 degree. So total you have to get it as a 360 degree. Now we have to represent the data in a circle. So what is the first step? You have to draw a circle with a suitable radius. Draw a circle with a suitable radius. Then what is the next step? What is the next step? You have to mark the center of the circle. Mark it. Then you can take it as O. Then after that you have to draw a line. That means the radius you have to draw. The radius of the circle. Radius of the circle. So because in order to mark the angles we need a baseline. So this radius of the circle will act as the baseline. Then look at the angles. Now the first angle is a 90 degree. 90 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree, 30 degree. 90 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree, 120 degree and 30 degree. Okay. Now take the protractor. You have to keep the protractor at the center of the circle. Then after that what you have to mark, first angle is 90 degree. So the inner scale 0 coincides with the line. So the line which we have already drawn. So the inner scale 0 coincides. So you have to move it in the anti-clockwise direction. You have to move it in the anti-clockwise direction. First it is 90. So mark 90. So join that point and center of the circle. Okay. Then this is 90 degree. Now the next is you have to keep the protractor in this way. So this one will be the baseline. So keep the protractor. The center of the protractor should coincide with the center of the circle. So the 0 will touch the baseline. In the inner scale 0 will touch the baseline. So 60 degree. So here 60 degree will come. 60. Then you can join. So 60 degree. Then again one more 60. So this one will be our baseline. So keep the protractor in this way. The center of the protractor. Then you have to mark a 60 degree. So it will come somewhere else here. Here. Then join. Okay. Next is 60. Then again we have 120. So this one will act as the baseline. So keep the protractor in this way. So the inner scale 0 coincides with this line. So 120. So it will come here. Then join this point and 120. And the remaining will be 30 degree. So we can mark the angles. So the first one is 90 degree. Second one 60 degree. So this one is also 60 degree. Third one, fourth one 120 degree, and this one will be 30 degree. Then you have to mention school, homework, play, sleep, others. School, homework, play, then sleep, and this one is others. In this way you can represent the data in a circle, and the graph is known as circle graph or pie chart. So that's all for today's class. Thank you.